Well, that didn't take long. I literally just put in and came around this bend. There's 3 birds right here on the straight. I don't know what they were. I don't think they were blackbacks. They look kind of small. They might have been mergansers, but they spooked really fast. So maybe they were woodies. I don't know. But got about 5 miles or so to do. Hopefully we pick a bird off. That'd be nice. Really don't expect much with as warm as it is. It's warmed up to almost 60 this morning already. So as of last week, it was 0 and wind chills were -15, -20, and birds just aren't down here like they were. So river's cleared up. There's no more ice, and yeah, see what we can get into. I'm hoping some geese are down here as well, because that'd be really nice. I've been seeing a lot of those, especially around some roosts up here. So we'll see if we can pick something off. Stay tuned. Mergansers. Footed mergansers. Oh, a bunch of them, whole bunch of them. Dang it. There's still 2 right there. Dang it. They're gonna land around that bend, I'm sure. Let's get ready. This is gonna be tricky because I gotta go through this rapid first. Wood ducks. Those are 2 wood ducks. Those other 2 were 2 wood ducks. I heard them squeaking. Huh. That's a good sign. I feel like I'm just going to continuously bump these things downriver. This river's really too wide and too straight to sneak up on birds and get within gun range before they bust you. But I've probably already seen 20 mergansers and those 2 or 3 wood ducks right there. So that's awesome. That's a really good sign. So see what we can do. Had 4s in the gun. I just don't think it did it. I know I hit that one, but just don't think it killed that goose. Let me see if we can pick him up down here though. I know he's hit. About 40-45 yards with 4s. I was trying to hit it in the head, and I know I hit that closest goose to me, but I guess he just didn't have enough punch right there. I got a full, well, it's the Carlson's long range waterfowl choke in, so I'm hoping that this thing's just laying down here dead, but that sucks. I really thought I had that thing. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer, but I really thought that they were going to spook as soon as they saw me, and they didn't. Oh, I could crush you right there. Of course, that's how it happens. You're right beside somebody's house and you've got a teal sitting on the water at 35 yards and you can't do anything about it. Oh, it's a bummer, but that's how it goes. Keep going. I have not seen those geese again, so that's not good. A little bit of ice hanging around. Not much left though. Blue heron. My gun froze up last year right here one day on the Drake Woody. The only Drake Wood duck I had an opportunity at all year. Came off of that cut and came out and my trigger was frozen. Very interesting. Well, this float started productive, but I have not seen much else other than some mergansers since shooting at that goose, really. I had that teal in front of that person's house that I could have shot, but I wasn't going to shoot in front of their house. And now it's getting towards the straightest stretch of the float, which is the most challenging, because these ducks are going to be right at the bend, and they're going to look all the way upriver. And, spook. Oh, there's a bunch of ducks down here on the right-hand side, actually. They're gonna spook well before I know it, but there's a bunch of ducks, it looks like. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there on the bank on the right-hand side. Oh yeah, bunch of ducks. A whole bunch of ducks. It's either ducks or those geese. It might be those geese, actually. They just went around. Oh, there went the mergansers. Dang it. Those mergansers are sitting right there. I could have shot them. I was too busy looking downstream. I was too busy looking downriver at those geese or ducks. I think they're geese. It might be that flock of geese I shot at earlier. And those mergansers are right on the water at 30 yards. I could have busted them, and of course I just didn't pick up the gun in time. So let them go. They're probably gonna be down here again. I'm not too terribly worried about it. So if it is these geese, there's no way they're gonna let me get close to them again. So we'll see if we can get one of them. Hoping I can sneak around this bend and then just drift right into them, but I doubt that happens. My gun up, ready. I don't see them. Aha, there they are. Right there. I see them now. Might be those geese, I can't tell. They're kind of small for geese. It might be those mergansers, a flock of merganser. No, it is geese. Yeah, that's geese. If I can get up to them again, go black ducks. There's more ducks on the right, or on the left. Wasn't a good shot. Oh, those ones are still in the water. Down these rapids and go. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Heading down river. There's a goose too. Oh, it's a black duck. Oh, well, we caught up to the geese. Now I just gotta catch up to them in the rapids. I bet there's 20 birds right there. Look at them all. Now where's this goose? Oh, there he is. He's on the bank. I have to shoot him again. What in the world? Well, we got the goose. The teal came up, shot at him. Went down up here. I don't know if I hit him or not. Pretty good float. This should be fun. We go get this goose, and I'm going to tuck back into the shadows up here and see if those black ducks come back. There's like 8 or 10 of them, and there's a teal up here, so see what we can do. This was a bad idea. Little guy, little goose. Oh, he's not that little. Not walking back through that. That was terrible. Across right there. Phew! Going back across the river is a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be, but we got us a honker. Tuck him in here. I'm gonna pull the kayak up here and paddle back upstream. I'm gonna sit in the shadows where, see if those black ducks come back, give it about 30 minutes or so and see what happens. There is a teal that landed up there, and I don't know, he might be dumbass to let me get close enough to him, but I'm running out of shells. And that goose was all alone with those other ducks. It makes me think that those other geese went downstream, and that was that one that had shot earlier. Maybe not, but I think that was the case. So good deal. He's a little sneaky there on the bank, but I'm glad we got him. It's cool. Not the best setup right here, but with as many birds that were in this hole and that teal flying back upstream, let me give it a few minutes and just see what happens. They might come back. Who knows? There's a lot of ducks. There's probably 10 to a dozen, 10 or 12. Then there's that teal mixed in with them. I saw that little guy. I was like, what in the world? And there's 2 black ducks with that goose. And there's a flock of at least 8 on the left side. I mean, they were stacked right here. So maybe I bumped them and they will fly upriver and roost up there where we've been hunting. That'd be good for tomorrow morning. I was trying to get in the shade right here, but it's about the only spot I can get to, so see what happens. Well, I haven't seen anything flying. Been sitting here for about 15 minutes. It's pretty slack right here, so I'm going to paddle up and see if that teal's laying up here or swimming around. Trying to take a poke at him. I'm about out of shells, and I ordered a case of shells, but they're not supposed to be here for a couple of days. And I'm supposed to hunt again tomorrow morning, and don't know. I might have to shoot BB. I got some BB loads, but it's a bit much for ducks. Anyways, all right, let me paddle up here and see what we can find. Well, nothing upriver. Didn't see that teal, so maybe he just kept on going or tucked in somewhere, and I paddled by him. But got a little bit left of this float. I think some ducks still went downriver. I know those mergansers are downstream. I'll probably see them again. It'd be pretty sweet to get a hooded merganser, honestly. I'd like to kill one of those. I haven't shot one of those. And I saw those 3 wood ducks earlier. I don't know if they're still, you know, getting bumped downstream or not. And then I think there's more geese down here as well. So they could all be stacked up down here, which could be good and bad. But yeah, pretty awesome float so far. I really didn't expect to see this many birds. Definitely didn't expect to see that many ducks all in this one spot right here because of it being so warm. I figured those black ducks would have went onto a pond or something like that, since they're all thawed back out now. But it's pretty good. Pretty promising for tomorrow morning in that hunt. I think we're gonna go hunt again where we've been setting up in the morning and just see if we can get one to work the decoys again. But I might float again after that. I don't know. I'm either gonna float or I think we're gonna go scout. So I'll make sure to cut the GoPro on if I see any birds down here, and hopefully we get a shot at something else. Sweet. Caught up to our merganser. He's down there about 125, 150 yards on the right hand side. And of course, there's a blue heron. Ooh! Oh, you love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, that's them. Those mergansers are down here again, that drake and that hen on the right hand side about 100, 125 yards. So try it. see that drake from forever away. He's just a white little glowing ball. They're in the rapids now. Catching up to him though. Catching up to him. If I can hug his left side, I hope they don't fly. If I get within 50 yards of him, I'll take a shot at him on the water. Catching up. I think this might work. They're facing me now. Dang it, there they go. So close, but so far. Well, that was way more productive than I thought it was going to be. Really didn't expect to actually get shots off this stuff. And saw a whole bunch of mergansers. I really thought I was going to get one of those, especially this last pair. I kept bumping downstream for probably the last mile or so. There was a hen and a drake, and they were actually common. I thought they were hooded, but they were common mergansers, and pretty good. So got our goose. Had to catch back up to him. I'm almost positive it was that one I had shot earlier in the day. He was wounded and hanging out with those ducks that I saw. I might try and figure out if I can get to that spot where I saw those ducks. It'll be a pain. I'm gonna have to go upriver about a mile, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that or want to do that. But yeah, that is a good sign for tomorrow morning though, because we're gonna be hunting further upriver, maybe 2.5 miles. So hopefully those black ducks are gonna go up there, chill out, and maybe tomorrow morning they'll decoy in for us again. But yeah, it's good morning. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it.